life is unpredictable and you gotta take everything you're given. We are so fortunate to have dance as our outlet. Use it, express yourself, challenge yourself. If you dream big, you can achieve absolutely anything. And I think as we're taking on March as Women's History Month and getting ready for summer and camp and all of that, I really just want you to know that you are beautiful. And whether it's the good feelings, the bad feelings, anything, no one can ever take that from you. Every part of you makes you beautiful and no one can ever take that away. You can keep letting it grow. You have to embrace every part of you. No matter if you love it, if you don't like it, it's all so special and so unique to you. And I just want you to always remember that no matter what life throws at you, no matter what we're faced with as women taking on the world and as performers, know that you are capable of anything. You are beautiful. You are you. And I want you to embrace that not only in March, but as we take on the rest of our year. I hope to see you guys very soon this summer. Hey everyone, Miss Ellen here. I'm so excited to be celebrating Women's History Month with you and share a little bit about myself with our ADTC Idol questionnaire. I am from New York City. I grew up in New Jersey. I've been in New York for about 11 years now, and I've been working with ADTC for 8 summers. All right, icebreakers. Speed round. Here we go. Dogs or cats? Cats. Well, I love dogs, but I have a cat because I live in a New York City little apartment. So, cat is better. My cat is Tony. Sometimes you see her on Zoom, but I do love dogs. I wish I had the time and the space for one. Hip hop or ballet? Ballet. Grew up doing ballet, grew up loving ballet. I did some competition here and there, but ballet, it's the basis of everything. Very important. Keep your technique up to par and be as versatile as possible. Loud or quiet? I prefer quiet, but at camp, you know we get loud, we know we get spirited, which I always love as well. On time or late? Totally on time. I'd actually say early, right? To be on time is to be late. To be early is to be on time. Running or walking? I love walking. I love exploring new areas, whether I'm in the city, whether I'm on the beach, just walking, kind of taking in the surroundings and enjoying the sunshine. Spend money or save money? I'm a big saver. I like to spend my money experiencing things, traveling, all of that. So I'd rather save up and be able to go somewhere really cool. Bus driver or bus rider? Well, I love driving. However, I live in New York City, so can I say a subway rider? Problem solver or problem maker? Definitely problem solver. Introvert or extrovert? I think I'm an extrovert. I think I'm pretty spirited and pretty outgoing and can talk to anybody, as you know. Call or text? Speaking of talking, I love a good phone call. Pick up the phone, call, chat it out, you know. Instagram or Snapchat? Instagram. I'm older, so not as in on the Snapchatting. City or country? I am a city girl, however, you know I love my summers out in the mountains of California, in the country of hill country, Texas, so again, a little bit of everything. Stay home or go out? I love staying home. Put on a face mask, put your feet up, chill a little bit. Hawaii or Alaska? Well, for all the traveling I've done, I've been to 36 countries and somewhere in the 40s for the different states. But Hawaii and Alaska, neither one of them are checked off yet. So definitely have to check them both out. I'm going to guess Hawaii because I love the beach over the cold weather. And book or movie? Book. I like reading, I like imagining, kind of creating whatever I see in my head, and then after, sure, I'll watch the movie, but book first. What words do I live by? I would say hard work pays off, and to set goals and dream big. Who or what makes you laugh the most? I'm always smiling. I think if you put a smile on your face, you are ready to go out and take any challenge and do it positively and very happily. But my friends and my family make me laugh so much, and I hold the ones I love very near and dear to my heart. How would my friends describe me? I am very loyal. I am very dedicated. I go full out with feeling 100% in everything I do. I have a huge heart. I love my friends. I love my family. I love taking on others and helping everyone out. I like to make sure everybody is really cared about and having the best time before myself. My favorite dance style, as I mentioned, is ballet, but I do a lot of jazz. I love musical theater. I love singing and dancing. Again, the more versatile you are, the more opportunities come your way. I always love taking on a challenge. As you know, I've done hip hop at camp. I've done many a style, so I always love to try something new and branch out. My favorite hobbies outside of dance. Well, I love fitness. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a barre teacher. I think focusing on your core and your strength and being well-rounded and having good stamina is so important. So I definitely have a love of fitness. I love just wandering the city, trying new places. I love seeing all the new Broadway shows. During the pandemic, I got really into paint by numbers to kind of kill some time. So I love doing that at home. I love playing cards, just hanging out with my friends. My latest hobby, I would actually say, is I went scuba diving. So I said, why not get my scuba diving license? So that's kind of become a new hobby of mine outside of dance world, which is my number one hobby, my career, my passion, my love. Other than necessities, what's one thing you could not go a day without? I'm going to say coffee. I'm going to say I can't go without my coffee. I always have all my beverages, my water, my coffee, my whatever it may be at camp, keeping me energized, my green juice, my protein powder, all the things. So definitely can't go out without coffee. I also can't go a day without just smiling or learning something new about somebody or something, whether it's challenging myself and going to a museum or just learning something new and constantly exploring. If I could eat one meal for the rest of my life, what would it be? Do Reese's count as a meal? Could I say dessert? But if I had to pick one meal, it would be a nice big plate of penne vodka. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? New York has my heart. I love traveling, but New York just always seems to be home for me. Ooh, my biggest fear. That's a hard one. I don't like spiders. I don't like mice in New York City. But more importantly, my biggest fear would be like if one of my friends got hurt or my family got hurt. That really hits me at the core. I want everybody to be happy and healthy. My favorite holiday? I love Christmas. I actually dance with the Rockettes in New York City. So Christmas is our busiest time of year. We have the Radio City Christmas Spectacular in New York. So when I'm not at camp in New York City from September to January, I am all about Christmas. Yeah, so come see the Rockettes. Let me know if you come to New York. I love to see familiar faces outside of summer. My biggest pet peeve, I cannot stand when I'm walking in New York and people stop in the middle of the sidewalk. I know you're taking it in, but just be aware, in New York, you're going a mile a minute. There's lots of people, or like at the top of the stairs. That one gets me too. But you guys know I always say at camp, New York pace. We got to make it around campus. We got to get there. We got so much to do and not enough time. So I always, walking New York pace always gets me. A fun fact about me that people might find surprising. I actually have pretty bad scoliosis, so that means my spine is a big S. So it's not quite straight, and you can see it every now and again, but dance and knowing where my center is has really kept me healthy and strong, and I have not let it limit me at all. Who is my idol and why have they empowered me? I always look up to my mom and my sister. They were my role models growing up and have just inspired me and encouraged me to follow my dreams. I also love Misty Copeland. She's one of my favorite ballerinas and has made such huge strides in the dance world and in all that she encompasses. Why do I love to dance? I love to dance because when I am on stage, it is the best feeling in the world. It's hard to describe. I feel like I can do anything. The adrenaline, looking out at the audience, seeing people be touched by movement. I always say dance is the hidden language of the soul. It's a Martha Graham quote. And no matter what language we speak, everyone can relate to movement, to dance, to what the music says to you. It makes you feel something, right? We always say, I know I'm a stickler for technique and getting the choreo and staying in lines and all that good stuff that we work on during rehearsals. But at the end of the day, what's most important is that you take the audience on a journey through your dancing. You tell a story. What's your purpose? what are you trying to get across? So I love to dance because it makes even people that don't have dance knowledge, it makes you feel something. And that feeling when you're on stage, that moment where you're weightless and you're in your zone, you're in your element, is truly uncomparable. The stage is really my happy place. And I feel invincible, and it just brings so much joy to me. My proudest accomplishment, I'm very proud to say that I've danced professionally since 2013. And whether it be the Rockettes, I went on a national tour with a Broadway show called An American in Paris. I've walked in New York Fashion Week. I've been in TV shows. I've done so many cool things, and it's hard to pick a favorite because every job, every show I've done has presented new challenges for me and something to work for, and they're all so different, and I let them each hold a special value to me because whatever it was, they were all so different. It's hard to compare. So yeah, definitely really proud of all of those things, whether I'm singing on stage, I'm doing things in styles that I never really thought. You know, I have all my goals, but you also just have to enjoy the process and take on whatever comes your way and fully embrace it, right? If we shy away from challenges or things, how are we ever going to grow, right? So I always love to put myself out there and challenge myself. And so to pick one accomplishment's really hard, but I think the common thread through all of these cool gigs and cool shows that I've done have been that I get to share what I love. I get to do what I love for a living. I get to perform. Dancing's my passion, my joy, and to be able to call it my job is so special, and to be able to share that with the world makes it all the worth it. And in the same regard, I get to teach, I get to spend my summers with you, I get to share what I love to the next generation and hopefully inspire you guys to follow your dreams and whatever your passion may be, whatever your career may be, to really go for it and do what you love, because you can make anything possible. The goals that I'm working on right now, both in dance and in life, is I'm really focusing on being present. I'm trying to disconnect a lot from technology, a lot from social media, and all these precedents that we put on ourselves. Because who's setting those expectations? We know ourselves, we know what we want, that it's really easy to get kind of caught up in social media and celebrities and this and that. I'm really trying to just stay present and enjoy every moment for what it's worth at the core of everything. That's been one of my goals this year. And in dance, I still want to get on Broadway. So that's definitely the next goal of mine. A difficult situation in my life and how I got through it. I think we could all relate that the pandemic was a really difficult time, and to think that the entire world felt it. It helps to know that we're not alone, which I think is a good pillar that ADTC also teaches us, because no matter where we are in the world during the year, we all can come together on Zoom or come together at camp, and it's such a safe space. And just to know that everybody kind of went through the pandemic, it makes you know that you're not alone, right? And we got out, we got stronger, we got creative, we found new ways to work on ourselves, work on our craft. I made my living room a gym. I got into new hobbies. We really took the ones we love close to us and made it work. So that was definitely a difficult situation, but we learned that we can get through it and we can get creative and stay together and come out stronger, which I think is important for any situation, right? No matter what the challenge may be, whatever you're overcoming, you always come out stronger, and you have to keep that in your mind. It's not about what the obstacle is, it's about what you learn through the process, right? The most daring thing I've ever done. I'm a little bit of an adventure junkie. I love different daring things. I love parasailing, I love scuba diving, I love traveling. I have gone to Asia and Europe and Australia and so many places, and a lot of them have been by myself. I've been lucky to be able to tour nationally and internationally and dance, but I also just love to pick up and travel and meet new people and put myself out there. And solo traveling can be scary, but I definitely make the most of it, and it puts me out of my comfort zone. At ADTC, my favorite adventure, my favorite dance memory. Oh, that's so difficult. My first ADTC, I did not know what to expect. I was in the Colorado location, and I remember walking in not knowing what to expect and just being so humbled and taken in by the community, by the staff, by the campers, and immediately felt a family. And that moment, that first Friday night show, always sticks true and very close to me because it was so special. But at ADTC, there's so many good ones. I love the Sunset Kayak in California. I love going to Maryland and the ropes course. I love our movie nights in Texas. I love when we get to go and like really feel like cowgirls kind of do all like the Texas hill country things. I love Dance Tech Night. When I'm program director, before I give you guys your hairspray and your ribbons and all of your different things to get decked out in team spirit, I say I wear neutral colors and I let you guys deck me out. And so I'm getting my hair sprayed and bows and this and that. And it's just so fun to kind of see everybody put their spirit on me. And it's always a fun moment at camp. I get decked out in my team spirit. I also always have my birthday at camp in Texas, and every single camper and staff makes it so special. I wake up and my room's decorated and they sing happy birthday, and it's just so sweet and so special and so thoughtful. And we come in at the beginning of the week as strangers and we truly leave as best friends, and it's so amazing to see all of you grow so much from the beginning of camp to the end, both as dancers, both as young women. You meet new friends, new teachers, you challenge yourself. It's really, really special. I hope you learned a little bit of some fun stuff about me. I'm Miss Ellen. I can't wait to dance with you soon. Enjoy your march.